Hi, this is Andrew Moore-Crispin for Gadget TV on Butterscotch.com, and today we're taking a look at the Fujifilm FinePix F550EXR. This is the high end of Fuji's point-and-shoot line, as denoted by the F in the product title. So it's a super zoom camera, 15 times optical zoom. Turn it on here. You can see the lens barrel come flying out like that. So you can see 15x optical zoom, pop-up flash that will retract itself as well when we turn the camera off. Now I have noticed, maybe it's just the way I hold the camera, but I've noticed when I'm turning the thing on, all too often my finger's over the flash and it'll kind of stop popping up. You know, probably not really a big deal, but bothers me. So as you can see on the top, we do have a GPS receiver in this device. You can choose to have it always on, so even when you're not, when the camera's not on, it'll still be collecting data to make for a very quick GPS fix. The best option, though, unless you're actively using the GPS option, is just to turn it on as you want to and then leave it off the rest of the time. You know, there's been a lot of talk in the media about you know, geotagging in pictures and how you should be worried. I don't really buy into that stuff myself too much, but it does make a huge drain on the battery in your camera. So you can see we have our zoom lever up top here, our power button here. Our shutter button here and our power button over here. We can select from several different scene modes. So EXR is a feature I do very much like in Fuji's cameras. You can see we're in EXR mode right now, and what that will do is actually adjust pretty much every setting within the camera as you move around. Now in previous F models, when they first introduced EXR, you could actually hear it going. It would kind of go like as you're moving the camera around. If you get your ear right up next to it, you can still hear that, but it is a lot quieter now, which is definitely a good thing. So if we throw it into auto mode, then we have an advanced mode which allows us to take 360-degree panoramas. We can also we have a couple of different options in here, a little bit buried. I don't know why they buried them in here, but you know, a couple of neat little features you can play around with in here. So we can choose a couple of different scene modes as well. Just have a quick scroll through those. So pretty standard stuff, although in the high end, for some reason, you also get a cat and a dog setting, which is very handy if you own either or both. So there's an underwater setting as well, but obviously this is not a rugged digital camera, and they very clearly state here, probably for legal reasons, that you'll need to have a waterproof case. I also like the fact that you can pop straight into movie recording mode. So if we hit the video button here, we're now shooting, I've already got it set up to shoot in full HD, 1920 by 1080p. We're currently recording, so you hit the button and you're instantly recording. You can also shoot stills in there, but you will notice a bit of a lag in your video. Now you can shoot full HD up to 11 minutes. And you're going to want to have an SDHC card for that. Class 6 or better, I would assume. But you can see on the back we have our standard buttons that we can. Let me just take it out of movie recording mode. You have your standard buttons that you can use to turn flash on or off. There's also a couple of different options within that. Let me get back into camera mode. I think I am. Well, whatever, trust me. If you're in still mode, you can choose from several different flash modes. As it's a higher end camera, you also get things like slow synchro, a couple of different macro levels, several different self-timer levels, and just things like that. So it does take standard SD memory, which is a good thing. You can get a reasonably high capacity card for a reasonably inexpensive price. It's a 16 megapixel camera, so you are going to want to get a reasonably high capacity card in order to kind of take full advantage of that. So my thinking, a good camera for kind of the go-to family camera, not something you're going to want to knock around too much, but something that's a better option than a digital SLR really for most people. So that's a quick look at the Fujifilm FinePix F550EXR. For Gadget TV, I'm Andrew Moore-Crispin. For more sweet stuff, visit Butterscotch.com.